I am thankful and grateful for you allowing me to come into your home this Thanksgiving. I have a great recipe that's delicious and simple, so stay tuned. Welcome everyone to Cynthia's Culinary Corner. I want to say hello to everyone out there, especially Happy Healthy Valley. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to be sharing with you an easy and fun and delicious recipe that I grew up with that brings a lot of memories of comfort, family, and love, especially for Thanksgiving. What I like about this recipe is that you can have it for Thanksgiving and then you can have it later on throughout the week. You can pair it up with different items as you wish. So let's get started. First of all, I want to talk to you about the potatoes. Normally, people will make mashed potatoes with one kind of potato. I like to use two kinds, the Idaho potato and the russet potato, because it adds a different type of texture and flavor, and it's just a great combination. So what we do is we have the potatoes. I'm going to talk to you about the ingredients. Your milk of choice. I personally prefer whole milk, but you can choose the type of milk that you like. Garlic. We have some sour cream, or if you want to switch it up, you can use some Greek yogurt. So that'll make it a little bit more tangy. They're both tangy, but the Greek yogurt is really good with the probiotics, so it's your choice. But like I say, you know what? It's Thanksgiving, it's a holiday. Make it as creamy and delicious as you like. But that's the beauty about this, that you can tailor it to what you prefer, what your family prefers. Some salt, pepper, butter. I like to use salted butter because it has a little bit of salt already and it's going to add more flavor, and we're ready to go. One of my favorite ingredients in this recipe is garlic. And what I love about garlic, it has a lot of health benefits. But one of my favorite passions about nutrition and food is food science. Why? Because of the health benefits of whatever I'm making correlated with the flavor. So I love to incorporate that together. And this special recipe, like I mentioned, has garlic. What I really love about garlic is the flavor that it has, but most of all, the nutrition benefits. It has been associated with increasing immunity and decreasing some cancer risk as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put this in the mashed potatoes. So what we do with the garlic is very simple. You just put the amount that you want in some foil, close it up, and we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. And then when it's done, it's going to come out moist and easy to mash up, and we're going to mix it in our potato. Now we're going to talk about the potatoes, which are very important because that's the essence, that's everything of our mashed potatoes. I like to use two types of potatoes when I make homemade mashed potatoes. Idaho potatoes and the russet potatoes. The reason why I like to use these two is because of the flavors and the texture. Also very important, I do not remove the skin of the potatoes. I just rinse them really well and then let them air dry. And what we want to do is, we don't want to put the potatoes in a pot whole. We want to cut them up in big chunks. Why? For two reasons. Number one, you decrease the cooking time, and number two, you prevent overcooking. If they're cut up, they will cook evenly. Now what you also want to do is to make sure when you know they're cooked, you want to get a fork or a knife and you want to check the potato. You want it to be tender. And this will be a perfect way to make sure you don't overcook the potatoes and that they don't retain too much water, because by overcooking a potato, they become too mushy and too watery, and that will decrease the flavor. So now we're going to put it all together. We have our potatoes that's already cooked. I have the garlic that came out of the oven and I mashed it up. It's super easy. We're going to add a little bit of salted butter. I like to use salted butter. You can use unsalted or you can use margarine. Maybe we want to put about two little cubes. You can add as little as you want or as much as you want. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt to taste, a little bit of pepper, if you like that. And like I said, this is going to come out really nice and tangy and flavorful because of the garlic. A little bit of milk. I like whole milk, but you can add the milk of choice that you like once we open it, right? You want to do about 1/4 of a cup. And I'll have this recipe up for you all to have. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the sour cream. Give it about 1/2 cup. Give it some tanginess. And then the fun part comes in. You mash it up. What I like about this is that it's really easy to make and even easier to eat and easier to store. But you know, you can have the children do this. And it's a fun way for the family to get together and share quality time. And I know that most children enjoy helping out in the kitchen. I did. And it makes a world of difference when you can include them to make a homemade meal for everyone to enjoy and remember the wonderful memories that come with the holidays. And you see how easy that is? We'll just put it all together and soon I'll show you how wonderful it looks. This is a super simple recipe to make that's easy to make, delicious, and hearty. So hopefully you can enjoy this for your Thanksgiving, and we have to say, voila!